So, Carl, an amazing day for the British team yesterday. 3 riders inside the top 7. Just give us your thoughts on the 3 performances.
3 superb performances. I mean, it's really, again, you just mentioned it, 3 in the top 7. It's quite phenomenal. I mean, because if you look at the preparation of those 3 riders this year, we were relying on their experience and their expertise, not the fact that, where everyone says, oh, you've got to go out and show and show and show. Brialinka had done her 2 tests to get here, and that was all she needed. We bear in mind of her age, and we saved her just for the championship. And boy, did Gareth, ride his best, considering he hasn't been on great form himself, and but he really rode the test of his life. Charlotte on a horse that's done 2 international Grand Prix. I mean, he needed his hand holding and riding. Superb job as always by her. Masterfully, controlled, because he is a very excitable young horse, but a top talent. Great prospect for Paris, as of course is Lottie. I mean, with this team that we're having at the moment, and the prospects we have at home, one of the most exciting futures to look forward to with Paris in mind. Lottie's performance was breathtaking, and a new star's emerged. I mean, she is riding not just one horse, this girl. She has 5 horses up at Grand Prix level, so the world's her oyster for the future. She
came out and she said to the media that she felt Glammy's got another 5% in there. I think a lot of people think there's more than 5% in there.
I think so. Well, when you think that the score, the record score, is in fact held by Valegro, 88% in the Grand Prix Special. Well, Glamourdale is every bit as good as Valegro. If you can't compare the 2, but in fact they do have similar bloodlines, as we know. But I would never compare the 2, but he is of the same quality, and I think that Lottie, like Charlotte, also has the abilities to ride to maximum. There is no fear in her riding, and this really could be, if things go to plan, with the polish that could come in the next couple of years, it's certainly record-breaking performances.
And I think, people are bound to make comparisons between the 2 Charlottes. I see them in several different lights. I see them do different things, and it was nice last night to sort of do the whole media thing with the new Charlotte. And it just, do you compare the 2 of them, or do you find them completely different characters?
They are completely different characters to the outside world, and don't forget, I've known both of these girls since they were kids, really, and it doesn't matter what they're like to the outside world, because actually underneath there they are very similar, which is the killer instinct, and they want their best. They want to win for their country, they want to ride to maximum, they love showing off, under all there, although they're both fairly private people, but we're just so lucky to have the 2 of them on a team. Can you imagine if the 2 of them were on separate teams? It would be a battle to the death.
Bit of a rival.
At least like how it is now, they can be friends, and they support each other, and it really is one of those teams that you couldn't wish for better people on it. That everybody is so helpful and supportive, and it is a team, which is what it always has to be.
And we're just down with the Paras doing some arena familiarisation. What do you think of their arena and how the horses look today?
It's very nice down here, and it's a little bit more peaceful than the main arena, but it's nicely set out. It's nice and airy and open. The forecast is great for the rest of the week here, so hopefully they don't have to contend with the elements that we had last week with some storms, so it's all looking very good. The horses, the 3 horses I've seen there, with Lee, Natasha and Sophie, doing their arena familiarisation, they look totally like they would do at home, so I hope they just get, that's how the horses have to be to get good rides, rideable, and all 3 of them seem very happy, and Sophie's horse is probably the one that needs the time to really get his head around it, but he has improved every day, she says, and he looked great today in his session.
Well, we thank you for your time, Carl. Let's hope the rest of the week goes to plan.
Good luck to the Paras.